を動かした愛に情猫転ぶまま白紙の人生に白紙の根が一つなっている空っぽな自分を今日も歌っていたの人生に白紙の根が一つなっている空っぽな自分を今日も歌っていた
welcome to Amateur Taiko Journey 2026. Maybe there will be 2, I do not know, but for now, we'll be on to the final match of the weekend because there's a free currently happening, and of course we're going to play the newbie one, which is going to be We Are Newbie versus Newbie Kidnapper. Once again, I'm Yongin, and joining me today, I got the Hong Konger, or technically Hong Konger, who is also speak Cantonese with me. Hello, Sonic. How are you doing?
Hello, good morning. I'm good. I'm very excited for this match. This is, I think, the closest we'll get to a team size 2 versus 2. I don't know if Hatsune Miku on the We Are Newbie team is gonna play, but judging from the qualifiers, it seems like each team has, one team has 2 main players and the other actually just has 2. So it's gonna be pretty interesting, I think.
Absolutely. And I do believe we have a bit of a problem in terms of downloading the map, but we finally get it on our way. We get our warm-up. Should be these 2 teams. Cessna with Unagi Don and Hatsune Miku versus the other team, which is Kyoryu, and a very famous player, Lolo233. We need our streamer to switch stream if he's actually playing the map.
Well, I hear the map in the background a little bit.
And now it's gone.
And now it's gone, yeah.
Something went wrong, obviously.
Oh, there.
Alright, we hear the famous map, but we're not seeing the map. Someone is kind of gaming. There we go. Polyrhythm. And We Are Newbie is absolutely destroying the opponents. I'm not surprised, but we do not see them players.
Oh, we have one of them now.
Okay, we have Kyoryu, Lolo233, Hatsune Miku. So yeah, a very high skill cap team here from We Are Newbie, but there is a guy upcoming in the tournament, Lolo233, a very famous standard player, and I think everyone is very excited to see the performance in this tournament, to see how far they could improve. And I'm pretty sure the first guy who is playing is Cessna.
I mean, yeah, it's probably just Cessna like crushing everybody else in the lobby. Shame we can't see that happening.
Everything is going wrong. Alright, I guess we're restarting Cessna client. Hopefully she will be back soon. So I don't think the client is registering her score now. Yeah, this map is a famous Taiko World Cup map. Okay, yeah. Cessna is 600k on this, by the way. Wow. Oh, it's not even Cessna, it's Unagi Don.
Wait, that's crazy.
They have really high skill cap. Especially if you have the reading on this map, you have no trouble on this map. Look at Unagi Don. So much further compared to everyone else, and We Are Newbie has such high skill cap. Alright. Time for Kyoryu's warm up. What is this?
What is this? It's like giving Thomas random custom map energy.
Absolutely. New Free Kingdom, Song of Guan Yu. Alright, also, I do believe Bcraft, which is our streamer right now, actually fixed the ratio. No, it actually looks fine. That's amazing. And there's also 2 matches on the way, which is going to be the 10th seed, One Chan team versus the 23rd seed, 23rd seed, yeah. Okay, 23rd seed, which is FA Team C. And we have final match, which is not Taiko Mains versus Hede, or the HDL, the French team. So Taiwanese and French team on that side, and that should be pretty close to here.
Yeah, everybody just decided to play at 15 UTC on a Sunday, I guess.
Yeah, you are not getting stream. That's why. GG.
Only one of them seems to be loading. Okay.
There we go. Time for this amazing song as warm up. This is a map
Oh
of
my
all
God,
time.
what is this? This is like also so much more visually striking with the Oingo skin.
Yeah.
You see the one red Oingo in the background.
And Kyoryu, being the map creator, is the only one who can play it. Bang a background,
So true.
bang a map. And then our warm up on our way. I have no words for that background, but only tears.
Amazing. Well, now we get to enjoy the music perhaps a couple more times before our teams decide what to do with picks and bans.
Timing was all wrong. That's why I make it OD0.
It's like, can't time the song, just make it OD0. Oh, can't play it.
Fire. 关羽之歌. Okay. Hopefully the stream it's gonna be having fun now when we're on the actual map, so no, Snowflake is wrong. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what? Wait, does roll winner like automatically get first ban or like first pick or something?
They can choose.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's what Snowflake said, right?
No, he can choose and second pick.
Okay, what? Choose.
No, like if you choose pick, the other choose ban.
Okay, I see. Oh, so they're. Oh, interesting. pulls in the qualifiers, so gonna see that hidden one gone. Probably the more tricky one of the two, really. And just gonna go for the speed map immediately.
Yep, very expected pick for the speed and to start things off. Lola 233 is one of the few players that can play speed, and so does Kyoryu. So basically, their team should be playing what Lola can play, and the opponent team's gonna go for Cessna and Hatsune Miku. So we do see Hatsune Miku having some show up today.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. We didn't get to see them play in the qualifiers, so maybe a little bit of an unknown quantity here. But let's see what they can do.
See a very early break from Cessna though. Now his early break is going to give a lot of start here for Newbie Kidnapper. We have been seeing Lola 233 doing very well in terms of the mod. In terms of speed, BP and Hard Rock, and finding a miss from Hatsune Miku as well. That's a three-way break of Newbie and Newbie Kidnapper. Seems like the kidnapping is working out well as they're going to be kidnapping the first point even.
I mean, both of them are just doing really, really well. I think that's just 1 or 2 100s from Kyoryu over there. And Lolo finally drops the SS, but still incredible accuracy held from both players. Lola does find a break though, so I mean, the accuracy is what's holding them there. I don't think the score lead is shrinking very, very much. And now there is a break. Only Kyoryu holding that FC. Let's see if he holds out for the rest of the map.
However, the good accuracy here from Newbie Kidnapper is what keeping them in the lead. Hatsune Miku is slightly a bit lower after the everyone else on the board, and also everyone saw the scoring difference at the break. And that means they all know they are behind on this take.
No, and another break from Lolo here. The score lead is shrinking, but maybe not quite fast enough as the map now ends. And Newbie Kidnapper is going to take their first point.
Yeah, 300 from Kyoryu and 202 miss from Lolo. It's going to keep them in the lead. No FCs are real Newbie. Probably not used to playing these sort of maps. Not used to, but not prepared well enough. And that's going to give Newbie Kidnapper the first point. Very good accuracies here from everyone, but unfortunately the misses are the difference for this map.
Yeah, I guess just Kyoryu's good accuracy FC just kind of carries over the no combo. Like when both players lose a combo in your team, it's kind of hard to make up any sort of score difference.
Absolutely. Now, Newbie can definitely go for maps that Newbie Kidnapper is not the strongest song. Text like Hidden 2, I think is very well suited for Newbie. Or something that just high pattern maintain, like the Mod 5, it should be also good for Newbie if they decide to go for something that is like slower and more patterning maintained. And altogether force Kyoryu playing Hidden and going for his weaker mod because I don't think Lolo can play it. Like mixed mod should be quite well for Newbie as well. So still a couple of good picks on Newbie, but Did they prepare their picks? We have to see.
And yeah, they are the higher seed after all, but this seed 22 is maybe a little misleading because there's so much potential. And mainly just I think what Lolo can do in the span of a couple weeks has really gone so far. And they are going to go for No Mod 4 instead, so going for the SV map.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is very interesting.
Absolutely. For an interesting first pick, I think this map is super practice heavy because the gimmick just does not stop, and if you do not know the gimmick, you just kind of fumbled. And it's also easy to choke in a match because of TV size. However, you can decide to memorize the whole map if you are used to it. Unagi Don is really good at something like this, but I did not know that Cessna actually prepare very well on a pick like this. But usually she should be fun with these type of maps. Not too sure about Lolo as well, as Lolo being a standard player. He has been practicing very quickly here in terms of like speed maps, but some of these gimmick maps, you see how he performs on a pick like this.
Yeah, maybe we are newbie just kind of banking on the lack of SV reading experience on Lolo's side, but this does require quite a bit of practice, so we'll see what happens. And Cody is still stuck on the last map.
We have the panic. Beginning the map very soon.
Well, Sessa's client just refusing to load. Okay, there we go.
Seems like she's super behind.
Yeah. Maybe where's another panic? Or maybe does she just like have to catch up to the rest of it? Oh, there we go. Okay. This is looked to be real on Lolo's side, but Cesar not breaking quite a bit.
Still though, we can see Cessna still way more comfy compared to Lolo in this pick, and a 93%, like I mentioned, not used to playing these like a Taiko gimmick, still being very new to the game, so if you don't spend a lot of time playing these, you might do not have the key to get it down. And there goes a break from Cody as well. Unagi Don with a very straight up strong SS, and just like I mentioned, extremely good hidden gimmick team player to seal the deal for their team.
Amazing score here from Unagi Don, who probably just memorized the map if you said like he's good at like memorizing things. But really the experience or lack thereof for Lolo really showing here. It's a pretty strong first pick win for We Are Newbie.
Pretty close match so far. Good to see. You do not like to see another difference match. Yeah. Having two players with different tournament experience, being Kyoryu and Lolo from different mode, does help a lot in that case. Meanwhile, on the other match, we can take a look. We do see the Thai Menaji team, which is One-chan, has been kind of crushing the pool so far. 3-0 right up against FA Team C. And final match, which is the Taiwanese team. This is the France team. The Taiwanese team is now 1-0 ahead on Hidden 2 pick. Now it's France's turn to pick a map. For now, back to this match. We got Newbie Kidnapper's play, and I do believe they can go for something like DT2, which is another like higher, speedier map, should work well for them. And if they want to go for accuracy as well, DT1 it should be a good pick. So these two picks I do believe benefits them quite well. They can go for Hard Rock 2, but I would say it's a bit more risky compared to the two sheer accuracy difficulty maps. And of course, going straight for speed map.
Yeah, that's a really good pick for them. Seeing how that No Matsuri went pretty solidly for their side, I guess DT2 is kind of the next natural progression. And so mentioning that No More 4 score was actually a start read, so pretty impressive for a start read, I would say.
Yeah, that's really good. She told me she hasn't downloaded the pool an hour ago because I was playing a match with her.
Oh.
And then she said she hasn't downloaded the pool.
That's crazy.
Well, too easy for her so far, of course. Not even the gimmick map gives her big trouble. Awesome play. But they have to be careful about some of these less preparation though, because you got picks like DT2, the opponent's super good at accuracy, might have some trouble in this pick. Natsune Miku will be joining back in for Unagi Nom, coming in when it's less tacky, more of a speedier pick. Yeah, this map is your generic 265.5 BPM map. It's also good to see a title, but that means just a bunch of single tap map picks. We do see Lolo and Kyo, have been single tapping the map, so we'll see they actually going to be single tapping 265 BPM. And I do believe both of the players as well from We Are Newbie are also Bongo players. Not too sure about Hatsune Miku, but I'm obsessed with being a Bongo player, so usually they just single tap everything. Look at Billy. Oh yeah, Billy's also single tapping. Probably a KDK single tap even. So everybody is single tapping in this lobby. Or cross tapping.
If you have the speed for it, then like single tapping this is probably the best way to act this. Speaking of act though, Newbie Kidnapper kind of having the very clear act advantage here. Both players still on that high 99 FC.
A bit more of a offbeat session here on 265 BPM. Despite being Futsu though, it still could be a bit of trouble if you're not used to acting some of those. You can see Lolo and Kyo drop a bit over 100 counts, and suddenly We Are Newbie is right behind their tails, only 400 behind them, so any mistake from Newbie Kidnapper on a huge thing of 100 drop could definitely sway right back to We Are Newbie, and they need it soon because they're already halfway through the map. Second chorus, here it comes.
Yeah, this is not a very long map. This finisher's catching nobody off. But Koya does drop a couple hundreds, and just like that, the score swings right back to We Are Newbie.
I do believe Newbie Kidnapper also missing a bit of a finisher's Kyoryu. That's not good for them. They need a miss on We Are Newbie anytime soon, but seems like the single tap strategy here from We Are Newbie is stronger on their side. We get some longer patterning as well, a 100 drop here from Cessna, but each finisher goes, each score has been lost here for Newbie Kidnapper. Kyoryu cannot kill the single tap speed, and just like that, We Are Newbie is gonna take the break point.
They're kind of just a couple 100s is very much enough to completely swing the lead back to We Are Newbie, who comes out with two very, very strong scores, both 1.1 million scores. So very well done, and this is going to be a breakpoint for We Are Newbie. And now it is their turn to pick as well, so good chance to widen that lead into a 3-1 if they pick. Not that the opponent can't play, and I believe there are still a couple maps in the pool that are pretty clearly favored towards them. Some of the hidden maps, KC2, Mixed Mod as well.
Yeah, the two clear data maps towards them. I would say No More 5 is kind of 50-50 as well, since I want to go for the map. It's just that I am not doing that thing. I did that in the team chat. I'm not going to do it again.
Oh no.
We'll see what they're gonna go for pick though. I think Hidden 2 is a very good pick for that if they wanna go for that. We will see Cessna playing Hidden though, and I think she will be in team check going, no, I don't wanna play Hidden. However, there's also Hatsune Miku, which is also pretty decent at Hidden, so I can actually see them go for Hidden 2 and put Billy, which is Hatsune Miku, and Unagi Don playing that pick. I think that will be a pretty solid pick here. I do think they have better team lineup than Newbie Kidnapper. Okay, yeah, they're gonna go Hidden 2.
Yeah.
First time we see this on stream. It's time for Burst Gravity. Oh, it's memories.
It was very sad when it cut out so abruptly.
I'm sorry. I am not forcing everyone to play 4 minutes or wait.
I mean, okay, true. Like, from a tournament standpoint, it is completely valid to cut the song, but it's still very sad when it just like randomly cuts out on.
True. Okay. Hatsune Miku is not playing this. It's gonna be Cessna playing Small Hidden. Okay. Interesting. And of course, the other opponents cannot swap because it's only Lola and Kyoyu in Newbie Kidnap team. Axel World Season 2 is not happening, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, into the map. Gonna say the really good performance here from Miyamoku Musashi on the FA Team C. Basically getting single digit 100 on every single pick. But unfortunately, I don't think they have enough members to take the match against a very strong team. Well, back to here, it's gonna be slow hidden, and this is why you might be good at other modes. The hardest rhythm game thing ever to read is high goal slow hidden. Like, it's not. I'm pretty sure this is the hardest rhythm game ever. I've never seen people get this, like, even have other game skill sets might just struggle completely when it comes to slow hidden, and we can see Lolo. That's why having experience on other modes do not have enough experience to handle the slow hidden. A lot lower accuracy than everyone else on the board.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're, I don't know, like, farming PP, like, you've never really played slow hidden at all, so, like, with limited experience here, Lolo just not really having a good time. And even a break from Inagidon here, both players still on 98 accuracy is very much enough to hold a pretty strong lead so far.
Taiko being accuracy game as well, Cessna despite finding a FC is actually the lowest one in Unagi-don's one miss so far, who is on to a 99%. We have a bit of these offbeats, will be very tricky. And after that we'll be on to the rap. It's time for the rap part, and before the rap everybody missed on the KKB pattern here. The same two players have been missing left and right. The Chinese players just despite having clear difference between the comfortability of the pick, they basically keep missing. Lolo once again dying completely on the rap sections. The offbeats are just so painful for them to play, unfortunately.
Yeah, even Koyu probably getting that song buff and holding a 99 FC, you just can't save this pick at all. So more than 100k in favor of We Are Newbie.
Honestly, I actually think this round might be too out for the pool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like, what else are you gonna nerf? Like, some of the offbeats maybe? But then, I think it's like, mostly the slow SD that is the hurdle to beating this.
I think
really.
less offbeat would be better, probably. Like, these updates are giving a lot of trouble to Lolo, especially.
Yeah,
that is going to be hidden to done, and like I said, it's a very clear pick for We Are Newbie. And they're just gonna take that point. Cessna, despite not being a good slow hidden player, still managed to FC because it's still not a really difficult map for the pool. Not a really difficult slow hidden map. And actually gonna be beating up Unagi-don, who would find 2 miss PLU as well with a 1300 very good score here. But unfortunately, his teammate just does not have the hidden capacity to withstand an HD2. And that is going to be the final HD he has to play. Now, on the other match, Hidden 2 has not been played, but they actually played 3 times completely in this hour. And the Onesha match has been finished, and they're going to be sweeping FA Team C. Unfortunately, very good performance here from Miyamoto Musashi, but the team performance is just not there to help them to win the match. But thank you for them for participating in this tournament though. They will still be dropping down the loser bracket and play a lot harder in the quarterfinals weekend. And now, back to this match. What are they going to pick next? The speeds are all gone.
The closest thing is probably like Hard Rock 2.
Yes, they did pick it. Hard 2 has been selected. And I don't think our streamer has updated the map.
Oh no.
Never mind, I'm being stupid. I turned off the song. I'm sorry, B-Crab, you're doing good. Good squad. Yeah, there's a lot of offbeats in this map, and I think it's a perfect pick here for Newbie Kidnapper. We are Newbie actually kinda left the Hard Rock team player. Something that I would say is the best pick.
Yeah, I guess none of the players on We Are Newbie particularly known for being good at Hard Rock. But usually, if you come from another game mode like Rock and BT are like things people catch on faster than Hidden, so I do expect, I think, Newbie Kidnapper to do pretty well on this. And also, I believe Koyu is also good at Hard Rock.
Not the fastest Hard Rock player, but I do think he can deal with this one. On the other hand, though, We Are Newbie, they are not the completely Hard Rock player. See, is they actually gonna benefit pick for them? On to Hard Rock 2. I think this is one of the best chances that Kidnapper can take another point off Newbie. And they're gonna go for Hard Rock 2. Low accuracy requirement compared to most Hard Rock picks, only 6.3. But the readings could be tough if you forgot some of the offbeats. There's a lot of them in the chorus. And after all, this is Arian Aphria Leatherground. We have heard of Smile before. And you see our first pick here. Somebody is not smiling too hard because Laura PvP is first to find a break. And that is going to be a very good stuff for Newbie. We Are Newbie. And these ones are offbeats here, keeping Unagi-don a lot of accuracy drop as well. Slowly dropping down a bit of an accuracy. Lower to the point of Lolo 2-3-3. This might be a chance for Big T and Kyoyu to take back the points by the best.
There's more kind of offbeats here. Like unusual rhythms here. Catching nobody off so far. Sessa still holding the SS is kind of crazy. Oh well, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Drops it immediately, but still by far the highest act in the lobby.
The reason that Kyoryu's team lost on DP2 has to be careful about some of these finisher changes. Yeah, and as Law almost go back to the combo cap, they're going to be stop losing points. They need a miss on Ria Newbie soon. They have a bit lower accuracy here than Ria Newbie due to Cessna high accuracy carrying Unagi-don in this map. We have one more final chorus. Again, the combo 666 cause people to miss 3 times like a team, like a whole lobby with on combo 666. They have to be careful about that thing. You can see one more and both Cessna and Unagi-don getting 300 pounds. It's slowly getting closer as the combo averages reach from Newbie Kidnappers. They are on their tails. And on the final finishers, such as Cessna coming so much back from Laura completely misses back on these finishers. And this is the evil part I'm talking about. And Laura completely is unable to respond to these patterns. And Ria Newbie is gonna take the point.
It was really close for a second, but then the fabled combo 666 just completely taking out Lolo there. And very impressive score here from actually both Cessna and Koyu. And just like that, We Are Newbie is on match point.
Yep. We have the pick. Yeah, they have some really good picks left on the board. And you can pick it, I do believe. Something like Mix 'em Up 1, I think it's a very good pick for them.
Yeah. Like, hidden, not exactly the easiest thing on that mix mod, so I do believe they don't have a pretty clear event. I think like anything that forces Newbie Kidnapper to play hidden is probably just good.
Or some slow map as well. I believe no map fight is also a very good pick for Ria Newbie. If they willing to go for slower maps, which I don't think Lolo is too good at them.
And they're gonna pick ET1 instead.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I guess they want to move their body.
Yeah. I love this song, it's so awesome.
I hate it. But I hate it because it's stupid on purpose.
I mean, yeah, like, that makes it awesome, no? Like, stupid, if it's, like, stupid without the intention of being stupid, then it's like, okay, this is a bad song. But, like, this very clearly knows it's just trolling for no particular reason.
To be fair, I think Barbie Girl is much better of a stupid song than this. Hot take, because I think people hate Barbie Girl. Everybody. But this is minously catchy, I would say, at least. Which is
Yeah.
cool. Yep, on to DT1. I do believe it's gonna be Hatsune Miku joining in for the pick. I guess he want to show up a pick. That makes sense that they want to pick this. Let him give some show time. I'm gonna give Unagi-don as well. Against Lolo and Kyoyu. And I think Lolo actually should be good enough in this pick. He has loads of hard rock DT top players on the board.
Yeah, I don't think this one is gonna swing as clearly towards your newbie side. Well, if you look at, yeah, I guess like both players on Newbie Kidnapper are like fairly good act-wise, and the OD isn't too high, so
Yeah, it's around 8.3. 7.8 is the standard. It's around like 8.3. And yeah, Newbie is not really known as like a high OD team, so I'm kind of surprised they go for this pick. But so far, Lola TPP and Kyoyu also not doing what I expected. But the player who did not play any maps in the qualifiers are kind of keeping up. Hatsune Miku only dropping 100 so far in this pick, and that is really good for a double time K. And they have almost leading by a whole miss now.
yeah, it does seem to be Lolo who's struggling the most here. By far the lowest attack in the lobby. I mean, to be fair, it's probably by a couple 100s at this point, but you do see him just dropping more 100s than everybody else as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not used to the tournament match there. Dropping down to 97%, not doing too hot there. Kyoyu is doing his absolute best, but being cancelled by the unexpected player Hatsune Miku, kind of cooking this map. I guess that's why we decided to go for this pick. But still, 11,000 points, it's still anyone's game. It's still super close.
Yeah, they gotta take this pick and have a chance at taking this match back. A miss has to come out very soon. There's not that much map left, I don't think.
Kyoyu did miss a finisher there, so that might be a big problem. It's still super close. Unagi is slowly dropping a lot of 100s. The lead is closing into 4 digits, 2,000 points, but Newbie takes it. In the end, the accuracy drop here from Lola just too much towards the end of the map. 19 versus 21 on that side, and Hatsune Miku also barely beating Kyoyu. Carries their team forward. They not play a single map in the qualifiers weekend, but the first match absolutely kills it on double time 1, and they are gonna deny being kidnapped, and they were moving on forward to the winners bracket up against the 6th seed next weekend, which is going to be the gaming team. So good luck to them. And now we should be moving on forward here to the other match. Thanks to everyone for gaming. We'll be switching to not Taiko Ming versus the French team, which they play the Mod 5. It is the only match in the Mod 5 has been played, and that is also the final map that has not been played so far in the qualifiers. But we're not going to see it. The French team decided to go for a no Mod 3 pick. So far, the County team pick has been going for the most accuracy pick, and they're kind of doing quite well on them. And the French team is going for the speedier stuff. I think high OD is not their play here, so I think the team is kind of mispicked. But no Mod 2 from not Taiko Ming is also kind of a mispick, honestly. So this is a very close match so far. And speed is definitely not Taiko Ming's weakest point.
And I guess all 3 players from the French team are pretty high ranked, so hopefully looking to abuse some of that here against the Chinese team.
Yeah, Delania, Kin, and Nelafrat. No more mappers, no anti-mapper, especially these 2 on the board right now. They're not used to playing tournaments, but when you tell them to play speed, they definitely cook. And Ray is not being known as it's probably best speed play for not Taiko Mains, and we do see Hanabi this week today, which Hanabi did not play last weekend. Good to see Hanabi here, and this is going to be a very close map, but we'll see how this match turns out. I believe it's still tied for both teams, which is a client trolling. Well, not tie anymore because Ray dropped to 100. Moves it in, but onto the first chorus, we're gonna be a bit more denser, gonna get some triplets, but still, there is nothing for these players. It has been one of the easiest maps in the entire pool, and that's usually how speed map with is. If you pick a hard one, it would just be like qualifiers where nobody FCs the map, or lawn one. When you pick a short one, everybody does very well, and this is a short one, I should say. And both of the HDR players are doing SS and finally drops 100, so does Ken. And Hanabi is carrying the team in double SS. And what did he say so? Oh, he's definitely kicking himself in the back right now.
And all Not Tekamain has to do right now is hold on until the end of the map. Really, there's about a third of the map left. Oh, Hanabi!
And everybody sees it in the streak! Hanabi missed! He cannot be nervous, and Ray has not dropped 100 as well. It's back to accuracy game, a bit of an offbeat right here. And Alex Rack drops 100. I do believe that's gonna keep the lead or not Taiko Mains unless we see another break here from either Hanabi or Ray. Part off the map, get a final 10,000 points. A bit of the same entity so far for the entire map, and finishes on the triplets. They have to be careful. Final part of the map, but not Taiko Mains. They done it, and they take a breakpoint at a crucial moment. 4-2 breakpoint up against HDR. Almost a double S from Hanabi, but that miss almost causes it. Eros rather. Random miss in the Q session breaks their chance from HDR from taking the point.
Yeah, I mean, very impressive accuracy all around here, but it's just that one miss from Eloxrad that just completely turned things around. I mean, it is also Not Tekamain's pick right now, so they are on match point, so there is a chance that they just take it here, right here and now.
Now the Harrock has not been touched, the next one has not been touched. I do believe those are pretty 50-50 maps. Harrock is kind of like another speed map, so I do believe that it's kind of actually on HDR's favor if they decide to pick it. I think that should be a pretty good pick for them. However, there's also some high OD requirements, so not Taiko Mains may also not be the most. Also may still have some chance. I think, but I do want to say that benefits HDR a bit. Harrock 2. I do believe not Taiko Mains has some really good Harrock 2 players, and I do think they can pick it, but they're gonna go for mixed Mark 1. It's Toro this time. Toro is very good at his hidden mark, and I'm not too sure he's gonna put on a 2 mark, but I think it's gonna be a safe hidden and Harrock a bigger shock. HDR, I'm not too sure he's gonna put on a hidden or put on a Harrock, but we'll see from them.
Yeah, I guess the mod player is pretty apparent from Not Tekamain's, but I think the challenge with this one is definitely the hidden more than the hard rock. I think even in sort of beginner intermediate tournaments, it's always the hidden that poses the problem to most people.
Yeah. This is what happens when it's like low density stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see if Kin actually putting a hidden Harrock, but I do believe it's gonna be the Rain on hidden and Kin on Harrock. Tauros is on hidden and Bigger Shock on Harrock. I think that should be the lineup for these two teams. There's a 2 really good mod player from Not Taiko Mains, and I believe they can take this point comfortably if they manage to perform. All the viewers in the chat is definitely probably wanting to go to TB to see another last match on the last pool. There's a pot to your favorite teams.
Yeah, I guess you never really see matches go very close to TB in early rounds. That's kind of just the nature of tournament brackets. This one has been pretty close, I think.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the Winger Hidden Taurus as
Yeah.
expected, and Hard Rock from Kin and Becker Shark. It's not looking the best map here for HDR. I'm kind of scared about them on this pick. The Winger got this. Early part is super hard to hit it if you do not have consistent bid. There we go, we're on to back to the consistent sessions. And hidden player should be able to get the accuracy up.
Yeah, I guess you did. Oh, I was gonna say, you can clearly see who's more comfortable on the hidden here. But Tara gonna catch, I believe, more than one miss there.
Dropping so much accuracy as well. The Winger is actually catching back up. They need more break from not Tycho main, so another offbeat session. The HD players are clearly struggling in these offbeats. They are super close, and the bottom two players are basically tied. They could not find a miss. If they find a miss, there would be a big trouble on their team. But these two players have been as consistent as so far for the entire match.
Yeah, both hidden players kind of stabilizing a little bit in this section. A lot easier to read than what came before, really. But for now, Tara's still having about a 2% at lead, despite the break. So the score is swinging back in their favor, but it's still about 10k points.
Oh, biggest shot points of this!
No!
Oh, this is HDL's perfect opportunity to come back. First time them seeing the lead on the French team. A bit of 100 from the Winger gives it back, but there's no combo advantage for not Tycho Maze, and the SV speeds up. Both of the HD players are struggling in terms of accuracy, but Taurus may just carry them through unless he finds another miss.
The score lead is so thin right now. Everybody is just trotting on ice. One miss or even a couple 100s is gonna decide it.
Sonic, you know what time is it? We have a BPM slowdown at the end of the map.
Oh my god, yeah.
It comes!
No way.
The Winger finds the miss! It's closing the gap! Lots of other jumps being dropped on Taurus. It's their time for not Tycho mains! It's so close, but I think they got it! Uh-oh! They dropped the 100, it gets back! The Winger! You should not drop 100 in this session! And unlucky! He almost could have got it, but the 100 snippet drops from HDR turns the map, turns the favor towards not Tycho mains, and it has been a tug of war, but not Tycho mains managed to scrap the point towards the end, and they will be moving on to the winners bracket. And HDR will be dropping out the loser bracket. They will play a lot harder pool though, so it will be a lot favored towards them. But this match is as close as it could have been.
Yeah, seeing that score lead just slowly shrink 500 points at a time towards not Tycho mains. It's just crazy at the end there. Maybe looking for a tiebreaker showcase here from the teams.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll see a TV showcase. So basically mean the match, at least being played.
Yeah. This is also your map.
Yes, I expect this to never get played. That's why I mapped it myself.
Oh, I see.
I don't want to ask my map person to map the map and then go, oh, it's not gonna get played. You know, that's the worst
fair.
feeling.
Yeah. Oh, ACR asking to BT the tiebreaker.
I think King can play. And he
Probably,
can definitely
yeah.
carry their team. Not the West though. Oh, at least they can put on a free mod, they can put on a whatever mod they like.
Yeah, this is like pretty mod friendly from when I tried it, I think, so.
Hard is very hard towards the end, but
Yeah, that's fair. The SV like speeds up a lot.
yeah, speed up to 1.3.
Yeah, Hidden is like very doable, I think.
Absolutely. I actually put a hidden friendly map, managed to do so. No
like
freaking
never
way.
happens.
True.
Hidden players
also-
always get bullied.
Not in my pools. I hate hard rock plays.
Fire.
I hate hidden hard rocks. Alright, into the map. Alright, we got some mods. Kin hard rock, Biggest Shark on hard rock, the Rain on hidden, Taurus is on no mod, Alex Rat and Ray also join in. Do believe they are on the side notes, so we're not gonna be able to see them. But you can check out the MP link, which are all in the website already, so they are on live. Do check out the link if you want to see everyone's scores and all the matches that has been missed. Unfortunately, there's one LBD this week, but still pretty cool scores for all the way. Two matches all the way. Process is 5-2, but that's expected on first week. Raya with a pretty low accuracy at the start of the map. The start of the map is quite slow after all, but it should get a lot quicker after it. Most of the map gets harder and harder, but I do believe there's no trouble for HDL whatsoever. Not too sure about not tackle links towards the end of the map, but if they cannot handle this map, they might have trouble on next pool. So, I do believe they should be able to. Everyone has been doing quite well in this pool, as expected. Especially gonna shout out to the two-way FC on HDR on No More 4. Two-way FC never is very difficult. They still, both these teams definitely deserve it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like it's hard to... I mean, it's hard to do what Cesar did, which is, like, essentially download the pool an hour before the match and then just walk in and win a match, you know? So, like, I think a lot of these teams have practiced pretty hard, and you can definitely see in some of the scores, even the score lines maybe like 5-1 or 5-2s, but the individual maps themselves, a lot of them have been very, very close.
Also, this song is feature artist.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
La Piale is feature artist. It's like one of the only idol feature artists.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that.
We too, but that's why.
I see.
The winner finds the bricks, well, first one to miss in this map. It's quite crazy. And Kane also finding a break. And Biggest Shark, when you give him consistency maps with Hard Rock, he absolutely clears it out, holding a very good score. Alright, finish your session. Oh, tricky number only one.
Dude, when I played this, I don't know if you like were in the VC when I actually played the poll, and I just saw this and I was like, what? What just happened?
Dude, everybody missed on KDK. Okay, they hit it a second time, they know it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kin is single tapping the whole map. He's doing he's doing the Yanni method. I can't believe we're seeing Yanni method in here. Okay, so that means no one is FCing. Good job. In here at least.
Yeah.
I'm sorry everyone. I did not expect KDK to kill so much people. There's one more KDK left in the map.
I don't know. I don't think it's the pattern itself. Like, KDDK is fine. It's just like, it jumps out out of nowhere, I want to say. So it's like a jump scare boo, here's a KDDK.
Imagine that's an actual match. And everybody missed on that. But I think not Pac-Man's probably got this in the back and got bigger shot with the hard rock. Really good score here. But can you see, can he feel that last part? This is where the SV speeds up to 1.3. So does King. I do believe King is just playing this out like a 340 BPM, so there's no trouble in terms of reading. It's all about bigger shot. Very good accuracy with bigger shot. Absolutely destroying this. Final chorus, we got some longer patterns. Yeah, KDBK sneaks away and finds a miss. No trouble for the two hard rock players whatsoever on the hard rock session. Absolutely really good play from them.
What on earth is Kim doing?
Oh, biggest shot finally missed the end. Alright, every hard rock player got punished. And the hidden players also got punished by the S3. It's only Taurus with the Nomon who's reaching the combo. And just like that, the map has been done. Extremely good score from Bigger Shark, achieving a 99%, only funding 2 bids, once on the KDK thing and once on the ending pattern. Yeah, actually, the 2 players off the screen also play for mod Ray with a hidden, getting a 95% 910k. And Alex with a hard rock getting a 94.84 play. Yeah, I think it's pretty much hard for HDR to win the pick unless a normal player absolutely does crazy stuff. Has been a really close match. Thanks to both of these teams are playing, and just like that, not Taiko mains will be moving on forward, facing the 3rd seeded, which is
Ikonator,
I forgot the team
the
name,
other
but it's a
something hurt.
Yeah,
it's a Will CRM team.
Yeah, VTI. That's all I remember. And also some really good players like VTLM, Seth,
Arian,
and
Ashira.
Yeah. Era Ashira and Unique. Yeah, that's that team. So they have to go up against not Taiko mains in an easier pool in the qualifiers, which not Taiko mains are really good accuracy team. We'll see how they actually perform. Next year, we'll be dropping down to the loser bracket. The opponent will be based on next week's winners bracket. We should be facing a harder opponent, unfortunately. However, the pool is a lot harder though, so maybe benefiting them at least a bit. Thanks so everybody for watching the stream though. Thanks for joining with me today here, Sonic.
Yeah. Thanks for casting with me, and I hope everybody enjoyed the matches this weekend. We've got more coming up next weekend as well, so stay tuned.
Yep, that's gonna be all from us. Thanks for everyone being here. See you guys. Map project is tomorrow at 14 UTC. We'll get some stuff done. So, I mean, the pool is actually done. everybody. The replays are all done. You just really hope to be around. So, as usual, stuff will be done tomorrow. So, you get to see you then. Alright, thanks for being part of the streaming. And thanks to Phil, Fawn, and Snowflakes for reffing the match. See you guys. Last 15 UTC, please. Alright, good night.
Good night.